What's up, guys? This is Cody again, and this is going to be part 2 of my top 10 favorite rock concert DVDs in my collection. First off, I want to say that I'm actually planning on doing some DVD concert reviews. So I'm actually eventually going to be doing some reviews for all these DVDs, as well as some other ones that are coming out soon, in my collection. And basically just give a overview of the entire collection, but that's gonna be later on. Right now I'm just gonna do a quick overview of the last 5, and these are the ones that truly are my top 5 ones. These are ones that I always think about when I think about great concerts. And yeah, so let's go and get started. The first band I'm going to talk about, I couldn't decide on which one, so I ended up having a tie for number 5. But this is probably one of the best rock and roll bands of the 90s. This is one of the most influential bands. The lead singer of the band has influenced probably me and probably everybody from my generation and everybody that grew up in the 90s. I'm gonna go ahead and show it off. But it's these 2 Nirvana DVDs. The first one is Live at Reading, which is just an amazing performance of Nirvana. Of course, there's Kurt Cobain, flying, Chris Novoselic, Dave Grohl. This is considered one of their best performances, and they play pretty much all their, everything. Breed, Aneurysm, Skull, In Bloom, my favorite Nirvana song, which is Come As You Are, Lithium, About a Girl, of course, Smells Like Teen Spirit, Negative Creep, All Apologies, Dumb, just an amazing concert. I really like this one. This was from 1992. I'm not going to open this one up, but yeah, like I said, Nirvana, one of my favorite rock bands from the 90s. I relate so much to Kurt Cobain because back when I was in high school, I felt really out of place and, and I was bullied in high school and I just didn't feel like I belonged anywhere. So his story I really relate to him and, everything that he's done, all of his music. So that's a really great one. And then, of course, you can't have a top 10 concert list without this one. In the full MTV Unplugged in New York. Now, this is without a doubt one of the most intimate concerts I think I can think about. I love this DVD. Nirvana really shows how, musically talented they are by just taking out their guitars and doing a full unplugged performance is great. And of course, they play, stuff like About a Girl, Come As You Are, Penroyal Tea, On a Plane, All Apologies, Jesus Don't Want Me for a Sunbeam, which I think is really good. Then they also do a cover of David Bowie's The Man Who Sold the World. And as everybody remembers, Where Did You Sleep Last Night, which of course has that really amazing scream that Kurt does at the end, is just unbelievable. Like I said, 2 of my favorite concerts. I'm probably going to be doing reviews for both of these eventually. I'm also going to be doing a review for the up-and-coming DVD Nirvana Live and Loud, which is being released on September 24th, I think, 21st, I'm sorry. 24th. September 24th is part of the In Utero, the 20th anniversary edition. They're re-releasing that in a nice big box, and they're also re-releasing the Live and Loud DVD, which I will be doing a review of. But yeah, like I said, Nirvana, one of my favorite and most influential bands. Now the next one, my dad got me into this next band. It's his favorite band, and I was actually able to see them live on their last tour, the Time Machine tour, and yeah, it's his favorite band and my dad's favorite band, and like I said, another one of the most influential bands for me, and it's Rush, and this is the Rush in Rio DVD from 2001. This concert is amazing. It's them performing at Rio de Janeiro at the Rock in Rio Festival in 2001, and it's like an amazing. Everybody in this band is, great. Geddy Lee is one of the best bass players in the world. Alex Lifeson is one of the greatest guitarists. Neil Peart, or Peart, however you want to pronounce it, is without a doubt my favorite rock and roll drummer. I know he's not the greatest in the world, but without a doubt, Neil Peart is my favorite rock and roll drummer of all time. I love his drumming. I love his work. He does some of the greatest solos you can ever imagine. When I went to go see them, they came to Greensboro, North Carolina, and I wanted to go see him on the Time Machine tour. Neil Peart just blew me away with his solo. He has one of the coolest drum sets I think ever. And this concert is amazing. They play all their best stuff. One thing that's amazing is that everybody in Rio are huge music fanatics, and they sing along to pretty much every song. even YYZ, it's cool because at the very beginning of it, they don't. It's an instrumental song, and they actually sing along to the instrumental, to the instruments. They don't even. There's no lyrics, so they don't sing any words, but they actually sing along to it. Yeah, YYZ is amazing. Tom Sawyer, Red Barchetta, Limelight, La Villa, Strangiato, Spirit of Radio, Just Can't Go Wrong. This is one of my personal favorite Rush DVDs. This is right next to the new DVD release, the Time Machine DVD, which they just came out with, which was the tour that I got on. But yeah, really amazing concert, Rush in Rio. Can't go wrong with Rush. Now, next one, this is without a doubt probably my first or second favorite metal band. It was the first ever band that really saw it was really heavy. This concert is from 1997 in Fort Worth, Texas, and it's Metallica, Cunning Stunts. Now, I love this performance. This was, yeah, like I said, one of my favorite ones. This was back when Jason Newsted was still in the band. Recorded in 1997, and they played tons of stuff like Creepin' Death, Sad But True, Hero of the Day, King Nothing, sorry, it's a little bit blurry, One. They played Fuel, another one of my favorites. Nothing Else Matters, which is just amazing. For Whom the Bell Tolls, Fade to Black, Master of Puppets, Enter Sandman, just all their best stuff in one huge show. Really, really great performance. There's also a really cool bass and guitar duet with Jason Newsted and Kirk Hammett. Jason Newsted is probably my personal favorite bass player for Metallica. I know a lot of people say Cliff Burton, but I didn't grow up listening to them with Cliff Burton. I grew up listening to them with Kirk, so he's my favorite. No, not Kirk. Jason. So Jason Newsted is my personal favorite one. Another thing, I love the title, Cunning Stunts. It's kind of funny. See if you get this. Switch the C with the S and the S with the C, and then see what that spells. Alright. Now the next one, this is one of my favorite metal bands. One of my newer favorite metal bands. They came out, I think, started in the 90s, and this is one of the best rock and roll DVDs I've ever seen. Their performances are amazing. They're also my cousin's favorite band, Avenged Sevenfold. This is live in the LBC. This is a DVD CD set, which also comes with Diamonds in the Rough, which is a collection of like B-sides and unreleased stuff, but this performance is freaking amazing. Avenged Sevenfold are probably one of the best live bands out there. They have pyrotechnics, flames, the dual guitar of, Zacky Vengeance and Sinister Gates, which, in my opinion, Sinister Gates is a guitar hero right now. I think he's one of the greatest guitar players in the world right now. It's amazing. And of course, Johnny Cry's great bass player. M. Shadows is one of the best vocals in metal, in my opinion. And then of course, there's Jimmy the Rev, which I think this was one of his last tours before he passed away, which is really sad, but he's in it. His vocals are amazing in this show. He does great on drums, and they play all their best stuff. Critically Acclaimed, Almost Easy, Afterlife, Beast and the Harlot, Backcountry, Unholy Confessions, Little Piece of Heaven, all this. Not only that, they're also performing in Long Beach Arena, which, as you guys know, Avenged Sevenfold is from Huntington Beach, California, so they play in Long Beach, California. So this is a really great show, good hometown show, Avenged Sevenfold live in the LBC. If you have not seen Avenged Sevenfold live, and if you do not own this DVD, I highly, highly recommend picking this one up. It's amazing. Alright guys, well now the last band that I'm going to show off, and this is without a doubt my favorite concert DVD. It's kind of funny. It has a bit of a story, so I'm going to go ahead. I'll just go into it. Back when I was younger, I was really into playing drums, and I loved playing. I loved watching professional drummers play and everything. So my dad actually made a videotape. Just had nothing but the best drummers in the world, like Neil Peart, just all of them. And it opened up with one of my favorite drummers, Matt Sorum, and a song from this band. And this is without a doubt my favorite rock and roll band. It is Guns N' Roses. This is the Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 DVD set of them performing at the Tokyo Dome in 1992. I'm going to definitely do a review of this set, but this is an amazing show. Like I said, has my favorite rock and roll band, Axl Rose, Slash, Duff McKagan, Matt Sorum. Dizzy Reed and Gilby Clarke, and they of course perform all their best stuff. You know, Live and Let Die, Bad Obsession, Welcome to the Jungle, Civil War, November Rain. And then part 2 actually has my personal favorite song of all time, You Can Be Mine. That is my favorite song of all time. It also has drum solos, guitar solos, and everything else. But yeah, I know a lot of people will disagree with me, but this is without a doubt my favorite show. Guns N' Roses is one of the best live bands. Even today, I know that Axl's the only original member in the band now. But, you know, they're still amazing live. But this is back during their prime, 1992, when they were the biggest band in the world. And this is my top favorite ones. You know, definitely my favorite live concert DVD. Right here. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I know that some people will disagree with me on the last two, but you know, like I said, these are just my top 5, and this was been my top 10 favorite concert in my opinion. Like I said, I'll be doing DVD reviews for all these DVDs, as well as all the ones that I showed in my last one, and some other ones that are coming out soon. But so stick around for those. But anyway, guys, thanks to everybody for watching. Thanks to anybody who subscribes. You know, feel free to subscribe, and yeah, so, and also feel free to comment on whatever your favorite concert DVDs are, what some of your favorite bands. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you guys later.